Hey Tap Fam, Mike here. Do you want to fill your fridge with unique craft beers, ciders, or seltzers that you can't find locally? Then Tavor is your answer. I partner with them to bring you this exclusive offer for my Taproom listeners. When you use the promo code TAPROOM25, you get a $10 credit towards your next purchase when you spend $25 in the app or online. Tavor has it all, from IPAs to stouts, sours, ciders, and so much more. So make sure you use the promo code TAPROOM25 to get a $10 credit towards your next purchase. And now, on to the episode.
All right, and we're back. And I'm not sick anymore. At least my nose isn't stuffed up anymore. Thank the Lord. Oh, man. It was a rough one. Being sick was rough. I mean, I thought I was feeling better. I mean, technically I was feeling better, but I just could not shake like that stuffy nose. Oh, man, it was rough. I think I had a sinus infection and an upper respiratory infection. It was because I was hacking stuff. I'm not trying to get all graphic. I was hacking stuff. I was blowing stuff out of my nose. It was not good. Oh, man. But this is episode 108 of the Taproom Podcast, and I am your host, Mike. This is a fun episode. I got to record this right before I went to Texas. It was actually the day before, and I got to record it with Bridget Gonzales and Yvette DeLuna from Feathered Serpent Brewery out in Puente, out in Bridgetown. It was just a really fun time, fun interview. Big burps, big words. We just hearing both of their journeys, just hearing about how they got started, and how it's just all the different places that they've stopped along the way, and everything that made them into who they are today. So, and on that note, and happy International Women's Day. It was so fun talking to them, and I'm glad. I mean, the more females I can get on the show to be able to talk about their craft beer journey, and if it motivates, one person to get out there, then I've done my job. So just super, Bridget and Yvette, super appreciative of you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show and having a few beers with me. It was a lot of fun. I know you guys got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm not going to mention it on the show. But like I said, just really, really great people. And if you're in the area, get out there and drink their beer. And even Bridget also brews at Burning Bridge as well. So get out to Burning Bridge, get out to Feathered Serpent, and support, guys. All right. It was a fun week. Started feeling better, obviously. And then Sunday I went to Green Cheek. And then on Tuesday, I got to record with Jacob Longoria from Petacolas Brewing. He's one of the brewers there out in Dallas. That was a really fun conversation. He paid me one hell of a compliment. We were talking, and he told me, he's like, man, you're a really great host. He's like, I've done a few of these. He's on, you're the first person to ever just let me talk. And I've had people tell me that, like Art's told me that before, how much he likes the fact that I let the guest talk. And I feel like that's the way it should be. Like, you're having a guest on your show for a reason, because you want to hear about them. It's not about me. So I'm just, was just really appreciative when he said that. Like, that was cool. So, I mean, really great diet, really great guy, really great beers over at Petacolas as well. So if you're in the Dallas area, hit up On Rotation, hit up Petacolas, and get yourself some good beers. Let's see here. What else did I do? And then on Thursday, I went and recorded at Eureka Brewing in Gardena. Man, really good dude. I talked to Phil over there, and also the guy that set it up was Dan Reyes. He's the head of sales over there. Man, just great people, great beer. I mean, I got to have Fairway Finder. That's like one of their core beers now. And for anyone that remembers last year, I posted a picture of it last year, but that was probably, I'm like Western Standard Time, and that one were like two of my favorite beers from last year. So if you're in the area, man, you got to check it out. They're great beer. Or if you find Fairway Finder out there in the wild, pick up a 4-pack, dude. It's so, so, so good. And then yesterday, I went down and recorded at Artifacts with John, their owner, founder, brewer. Man, freaking great beer. I had their West Coast, their Trigger Finger, and then I also had their West Coast Pills. Dude, delicious. And then I had one of their sours too. I was kind of feeling a sour. Super tart, super delicious. John, just such a really, really nice guy. And we had a really great time. Just a really, really, really fun time, really fun brewery. Honestly, like the decor in there, the tanks look awesome. I just love the entire like setup of the brewery, and it's right by Judge. I had never knew that there was that location right there by Judge. I had always just gone to the downtown location by Pizza Port. And speaking of Pizza Port, I actually went right after. I went to Judge, had a beer over there, and then went over to Pizza Port shortly there, right after that, to get some pizza. So Morgie had a good time. All right. I don't want this intro to go too long. What else we got? NFL free agency. I know saw Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders. There's talk of Aaron Rodgers going to the Vikings. I'm like, if he fucking literally does what Brett Favre did, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, seriously. NHL trade deadline was bonkers. Brandon Marchand went to the Panthers. Mikko Rantanen got traded again. Went over to the Dallas Stars. He got a bigger deal, man. It's crazy. Crazy stuff after what Carolina did to get him, and then only to trade him away to Dallas. Oh, crazy stuff. And the Avs made I don't know how many trades. They got Charlie Coyle from Boston. They got Brock Nelson from the Islanders. They also got who else did they get? They got somebody else. I can't remember. I know they got someone from the Flyers. I don't remember at the moment, but said I don't want this to go too long, but I am excited. There's the Avs have I think 18 games left in the season. The playoffs are gonna be wild, and the Avs seem like they're trying to go all in for a cup run. So I don't know. It could happen. I mean, you never know. I love playoff hockey. It is like playoff baseball is fantastic. It's easily one of the best out there, but playoff hockey, the intensity is just insane. Yeah. So I'm gonna shut up now. I hope you guys enjoy the interview with Bridget and Yvette. Like I said, just great people. Great people. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy the interview. Stay tuned for the outro. All right, guys, we're back in the tap room, and I'm your host, Mike, and I have two very special guests on the show today. I'm back at Feathered Serpent. You're okay. I'm with Bridget Gonzales and Yvette DeLuna, the brewers here at Feathered Serpent. What's going on?
Hello. I'm like, finally.
Yeah,
I know.
we
right?
did it.
Hi.
We made it happen.
I think it was my fault.
No, you're okay.
No. We had a couple stuff coming up.
I know.
Oh, it happens. If you guys do hear something, you probably won't hear anything in the background, but if you do, it's Feathered Serpent's getting their kitchen worked on. So it's exciting. What are we drinking today?
So we are drinking our West Coast Pills. I had to look at the menu. Yeah, so was I here for this, Bridget? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it just has Rawaka in it.
It dry hop with Rawaka hops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, super light, very clean, I think, and not so bitter either.
There you go.
So
yeah, we wanted to keep it simple. We're still introducing the community into craft beer, so a little light.
Didn't want to overwhelm them.
Yeah. No, I love a West Coast Pills. You get that hoppy punch, but then you still get that smooth, crisp finish.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And what are you drinking, Yvette?
I am having Cruzando el Puente, which is the Saison, and it has marigold tea imported from Mexico infused into it. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. That's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really fun making her beer. It just smelled really good. Home brewed it too. So we put the flowers during sparge. Yeah, so it just got nice and hot, like tea-like.
Oh wow,
it was really nice. And
I bet
it looked so pretty too.
Yeah, I bet it smelled great in the brew house.
Yeah. But that one it kind of like ages really differently too. So I was telling him earlier that it didn't look like that before. Well, that color at least. I don't remember it being that color.
Definitely like more orange before.
Yeah. It's aging good, so
that's awesome.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. You should try that next.
I will definitely try that. So you guys tell us. So who wants to go first? Tell me about your craft beer journey. How you got started? Oh, Yvette, we'll start with you.
Watch out the point. So my adventure started as a barback in Art District Brewing Company in 2017.
Okay.
I had no prior experience. I never homebrewed. Don't judge me.
It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't have any experience whatsoever. I just had like bartending experience from my previous job. From there, I just worked my way up to being bartender, cellar, to assistant brewer.
Wow.
And then during the pandemic, I applied to Highland Park Brewery as a barback. And I did it all over again. I just worked my way up to packaging, cellar, brewer to lead brewer. And then after that, well, I'm here now.
Yeah. There you go. And I think
now
I
I'm
met
the
you
head brewer. Yep.
for the first time over at the LA Brew Fest.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. It was with
it was with Danny.
Sorry. There you go. I was like, sorry, Danny. I forgot her name for a second.
How dare you?
That's awesome. And especially like Highland Park too is a great place, Arts District, great place. And now you're here, another great place, another great brewery.
Yeah, it's been super fun. Honestly, like all the knowledge and all the experience I gained from all the brewers that I worked with and stuff. Like it was time for me to take the next step for sure. And put all the skills that I learned and put it all together.
Yeah. When you were when you started Arts District, when did like the thought like come to your head like, oh, I want to try brewing?
Well, at that time, I just loved beer. And my brother was always like pushing me. He's like, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? And I was like,
that's cool.
I don't know. Because it's a hard industry to get into.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how. So I think my brother and Jaeger.
Oh, there you go.
Arts District had a Jaeger event. So my brother convinced me to go. And from there, I got a brewery tour.
Okay.
Talked to the bar manager at the time. And yeah, he's like, yeah, we're looking for a bar back. I was like, cool. So after being the bar back, I got involved like with talking to the brewers. I saw them in the morning. And yeah, they had this moment or this, I guess, program that you had to have a brew day with the brewers.
Okay.
That way you get, what we're doing and like what beer is about. And I'm
yeah.
Like, yes.
Oh, that's cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I had a brew day with Devin, who was the head brewer at the time, and Dave, who is now head brewer at Arts District, as we all know. Shout out.
Yeah.
Love you. And yeah, I just fell in love with it. I love working with my hands, and I was just like, oh my God, this is awesome. After the brew day, I'm like, when can I do this again? When can I do this again? And they're like, well, we have to give other people a try. And I was just like,
why?
So I just kept bugging them to help. And then I think like a month later, they were like, hey, for your shifty, do you want to try the beer that you helped brewed? And I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, that's
damn right
awesome. Yeah, I won't forget it. It was a red rye IPA.
Okay.
And yeah, after my shift, I had it. And I was just like, oh my God, my mind just exploded. And I was just like, this is the best thing ever. And it's like the most rewarding beer I ever had.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this is what I want to do. Like, that's it.
That's awesome.
This is what I'm going to do.
That's so cool.
So that was my moment.
And you did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm still doing it. It's not
still
over
doing
yet.
it. I know.
There you go.
And you're doing a lot more too. So.
No, but that's
all
great.
good things.
There you go. And how about you, Bridget?
I'm like, where do I even start? I guess, well, I started with my Instagram page. I've had it before I was even in like the beer industry.
Yeah.
I would just go to different breweries, and I love photography and film. Like I was doing that for my elective in college. So I just kind of incorporated all that together. Then I think, I was working at a credit union full time, and I'm like, you know what? I need something on the weekend. So there was a place opening up in Montebello, Alchemy, and my friend recommended me, and so I applied and I got the job. And I think, because I had an Instagram page about beer, so and like ever since then, like I met so many other people, and I just wanted to do more, and which is why I applied Upshift. I'm like, I want to. I left the bank. I ended up leaving the bank and doing full time at Alchemy. And I'm like, okay, well, what else can I do? I'm like, what else can I do? I'm like, get used to it, because
yeah.
I'm like, well, what else can I do? And so I ended up just applying to Upshift and work at a brewery. I was in the tap room pouring beer, and Steven was there, Steven Torres, and he's great. Like he's super knowledgeable, very passionate about his beer, and we all saw it. And he really tried to educate us in the front so we could talk about his product, right? And like I learned a lot from him. So then I think I shadowed Ruben once in the back house or in production, and on a brew. I think it was a brew day, and just seeing him, him talking about the process and him explaining everything. And I had a lot of questions. I was very curious. There was so much information I didn't even know. So I think ever since then, it kind of made me want to do even more than just pour beer. So I think I asked Steven, I'm like, hey, is there any way that I can move up here? Am I able to be in production, even if it's just something super small, cleaning kegs, cleaning lines and stuff like that? And he took that chance on me, and it was only supposed to be part-time. And it was, but it was only supposed to be like one day out of the week, but it ended up being 4 days, 5 days.
There you go.
He's like, wow, I actually like this. I like having help with I'm like, yep. So
You actually want to be back here? You want to do stuff?
Yeah, so I was like washing kegs. He jumped me into like CIPing. I was there with every single brew day with him, but I never brewed myself. I was just there with him, setting everything up, because it was very kind of like here, very just hands-on, no buttons to press, very, I would say like a home brew scale in a way. So I would help him with that, and he was great. He taught me so much, but unfortunately they closed down. So then after he recommended me to Mike, and that's when I went to Unsung, and I was there for a little bit. I learned a lot. Like, their production is crazy. It's a good feeling though, because like they did a lot of production. I'm like, okay, now I need to shift my gear a little bit of like, okay, I need to learn how to multitask or how to organize everything. And yeah, it was really cool. It was cool being like in Orange County too. I don't live out there. So it was like a different environment. But then, and Yvette and I, we met each other, and we think we just like fell in love with each other.
Love at first sight.
We thank Pink Boots for that.
Yeah,
it was a hop rub.
Yeah, it was at Highland Park, and we met each other, and I don't think we talked all the time, but we would talk here and there. And I think during my time at Unsung, I would talk to her a little bit more, and she was telling me about here, and so she was telling me her goals and what she wanted for this place. And yeah, I think I just kind of just jumped the ship with her, and I was like, okay, let's do it. I think it was a good match, and I appreciate her a lot, and she's very knowledgeable and super patient. So I was really excited. But yeah, so I'm here and at Burning Bridge. So
there you go.
As you can see, But yeah, it's been pretty good, and trying to figure things out. But yeah,
I'm excited for her.
I gotta ask, who's the better boss, Ruben or Aurelia? I'm just kidding. You don't have to ask. I'm just joshing.
Oh, both of them.
No, they're both really great people.
Yeah, it's so crazy though. Like, I love working at two different breweries because it's two different vibes. It's two different clienteles too. Ruben, who's very into music. Here, it's very about like culture, community,
100%.
Which is really cool. I think it's. I know I've worked at a lot of breweries or even like tap rooms and stuff, but I think before I was a little embarrassed of doing that because I'm like, oh man, I'm like jumping around. But I think it's really cool learning from different people and different ways of doing things, and kind of just creating my own profile of like what I like or what I don't. Not that what I don't like, but like, okay, what I want to carry into.
No, there's going to be things that you don't like.
Of course.
But like what I want to carry into when I become a head brewer somewhere. You know? So
you're a journeyman. It's, and you're able to go to those different things, but it's kind of like in life, like you learn lessons from different things, and you kind of like, you take little tidbits from this, like even as in relationships, you take little tidbits from this, and, to make yourself better, or, in life in general. I didn't mean to bring up relationships.
Who hurt you? No,
not again. Oh, it's really good.
I know.
We mentioned Pink Boots. What is that? What does Pink Boots mean to you guys?
You can start it since she's a new chapter leader.
Ooh, there you go.
This year. I don't think it's been announced yet, but
through like email recently.
But as in social media.
So yeah, it kind of started. Let's see. I got introduced to Pink Boots through Blanca, general manager from Highland Park. She's awesome. She's amazing. Yeah, like in 2017, 18, kind of around the same time I started in the craft beer. She was like revamping the LA chapter again. And I was not a member for quite a while, and so I started. She kept pushing me to get involved and stuff. But Pink Boots is awesome. Honestly, it's a safe space. It's a different community for sure. Yeah, it's kind of like every time we have a meeting or a brew day or something, it's kind of like an awesome reminder of like how far we got in and like how far everybody else got in. And it's just also a reminder that we're all still learning.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're not alone.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like, we're not alone. And, being in production too, you don't really have a lot of time to hang out with people. And I think these meetings help us get together and kind of forces us to hang out. But I think it's a really...
Yeah, and there's like educational meetings. There's, we have our little happy hours and scholarships. So it's fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and to get more females in the craft beer community, I mean,
females, non-binary,
like
in the beer industry, and fermentables, anything fermentables. Yeah,
because even like they do cider now and stuff like that too, right?
Yep,
it's awesome.
Yeah, which is really cool because I think before it was just beer, right?
It was just beer, but yeah, they expanded it to all fermentables, which is cool.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people take advantage of the scholarships. I think the only reason why I kind of know it now is because of Yvette. Like, she kind of pushed on education of scholarships to me, and I started applying, and it can be intimidating because you're competing with all these other,
of course,
great people, and you have to sit there and try to like talk about yourself. And I think it's really...
I told her it's an awesome reminder. Honestly, I wish I would have done it sooner to do scholarships, but I mean, I had full-time jobs, so it was like, okay, I'm comfortable here. I got it. Like, but it's always good to invest in yourself because in the end, like, they are a business and stuff, and you need to progress. You need to grow. So
you're paying for a membership.
There's free money out there.
I know.
Get it.
Yeah, you're paying for a membership, and it's not only about meeting other people. There's a lot of education there too. So I think that's something that I shift to this year, or at least last year. Sorry, last year, more education, and it is kind of free money that just apply. Doesn't hurt to apply and practice the application that they have. So it's been pretty cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I see a Pink Boots like collab thing on a menu, I always get it because I mean it's always good stuff.
Yeah. This year, I really enjoyed this year's blend. We're actually we're brewing it tomorrow, but
we're brewing ours tomorrow.
Yeah, but Burning Bridge brewed theirs, a month ago or so. So it's out, or it should be out this is in the future.
Yeah,
right. It should be out already.
Like, technically, it's out now, but
it's out today.
Yeah, because this will be out in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think pretty sure it should. I mean, I hope
They'll
not,
be in
because I'm like, I hope not, so I can just sell out super fast. But
there you go.
Yeah.
What, like, when it comes to like the recipes and stuff like that, what is like each of you, like, your like approach to recipe development?
Well, me, I'm, I don't want to say I'm not confident in it, but I'm still trying to learn the program, I guess, because I was never introduced to, it's called Beersmith. Yeah, Beersmith. So I was never introduced to that until recently. And so I have an idea of like how to do recipes. But I remember with Steven, when I first when he showed me how to brew and all that, he would always tell me, okay, well, think about what do you want to brew? Like, what style do you want to brew? Okay, cool. What kind of body do you want? Do you want a little bit of sweetness? Do you want a little bit drier? What hops do you want to use? What are these hops going to bring out in this beer? The finished product, what are you looking for? As in color too, it can be color, even carbonation, acidity if you want a sour or so. But I don't know. I think that's something that I'm still trying to figure it out, and I need to just sit down and write a freaking recipe.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot in my head that I know what I want. I know what I like in a beer or the beer that I like to drink, but I think it's just the fact of me just doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's all.
We'll work on that.
There you go.
We'll do that together.
You got this.
I know.
And how about you, Yvette?
So I'm still kind of new to making my own recipes, at least more by myself now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I always start with thinking of a name.
Okay.
And then I work backwards. Like, okay, what does that name mean? Or what kind of style is that name? Because if I make a beer and then I think of a name, I'm just stuck. I'm just asking everybody, what should I name it and stuff.
Yeah.
So I like to have like a story behind the name for sure.
Okay.
So I start backwards. But yeah, I just like talk to other brewers. I've been very fortunate to be surrounded by pretty awesome brewers. A lot of like, there were home brewers like Eric from All Seasons, Dave, home brewer also, Devin. I became really good friends. He's my best friend also, Peter Mumford.
Nice.
But yeah, I just asked all of them. I'm like, hey, I want to make this style. And like, this is what I have so far. Like, what are your takes? Or hey, I like your beer. I like this one. What did you do? And stuff. So you kind of like get everybody's help. So that's how I just tend to narrow it down for sure. But,
Awesome.
yeah, it's the water part that's hard for me.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even there yet. I'm
Yeah.
hey,
And I have Oda to help me out with that one.
That's your job
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And always.
Like, we're a team, right? Here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Help me.
And like when it comes to like, cause I think you guys can kind of take more risks here at Feathered, right? When it comes to like what you're brewing and stuff like that, where if it's like a large production facility, like you're not really going to be able to do that. But like balancing creativity and like obviously something consistent, like, like they love here in La Puente.
Yeah, I think here we've kind of been brewing every style to see what sticks and to see what
awesome.
the community wants. So we have that freedom, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're asking for a sour, but I mean, we don't want to contaminate our stuff. So we'll probably do like a kettle sour or something.
Okay. I like kettle sours.
Yeah. But yeah, now we kind of have like our core beers, which is awesome. And then it's just kind of tweaking those. Like with the blonde, we kind of tweaked it a little bit. Like we loved the way it turned out, but we kind of felt like it needed a little bit more aroma.
Mm-hmm.
So we just added a little bit more hops to it, like in the whirlpool. So yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Small little
things and stuff. Not too aggressive for people to completely notice, but we just wanted to be more bright. So
Yeah. It's awesome. And for you,
Oh,
yeah.
same.
Copy, paste.
Was it Control V? I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I do. I think I was always taught if you want to change something, do it little, like small little things. Don't, because then you don't want to do too much of a big thing. Then someone's going to come back and say, "Oh, this beer doesn't taste the same."
Yeah, of course.
So I think it's just small little stuff, like small little things. Whether it's the grain or your hop additions, or you can even change the hops a little bit. That might change something, but not too drastic.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's nice. It's like you do it and you taste it. You're like, maybe it was a little bit too much right now, or like too much. Let's dial it back. Or sometimes a little goes a long way. Or I think
just giving the beer time for sure, making sure it has like a healthy like fermentation.
Yeah, for sure. Giving it time.
Yeah.
Give the beer time. Don't rush your beer.
Exactly.
Because you can taste it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, at least I could.
No, some other people might not.
Yeah. For some people, all beer tastes the same.
Yeah.
I have a buddy of mine who always he'll try a hazy. Like if he goes to a place, he'll either get a blonde or a hazy. And he was just like, tastes like every other hazy I've ever had. I was like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, I never got into the whole haze craze.
Same. I would like them. I enjoy them, but I don't drink. I'll have one and then I'll drink like a West Coast. That's like my go-to.
I used to love hazies. When I think that's what not introduced me, but kind of I was gravitating towards more hazies than West Coast at the time. Like in the beginning when I first started getting into beer, because they're a little bit more sweeter, more like tropical, and fruit forward. Yeah, some are bitter, but I think it's yeah, it's just like more full, sweet, and I really enjoyed them. And I still do. I just, like you said, I can have like one
She
full.
likes some juicy.
Yeah. I can have like one and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, or not even one, like just a little splash of it or something just to try it. But I think, I don't know, I forgot whose, but I think I had a hazy from someone I don't remember recently. And I actually bought a whole pour of it. And I'm like, wow, why did I do this?
Yeah.
But it was so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was so good. But at the end of it, I was just like, I'm full.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just can't have another beer right now. So.
Yeah.
But I do
they are
appreciate
filling.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy though. I mean, I know I listen to your podcast, and I know a lot of people, even now, a lot of people don't drink hazies, but I think no matter what, hazies are always going to be there.
Yeah,
I think
of course.
they're always going to be there, and I feel like they're kind of coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know. For
They
me,
never left.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It just went to sleep for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just hibernated for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's because most breweries have like 2 or 3 still on the menu.
Mhm.
But I mean, it is good for the industry because it is kind of like an introductory kind of beer, I feel like, because you can have those, those really fruit forward kind of beers. And then blondes too, I feel like, are kind of that as well. But yeah, those are like, but it's always been like West Coast and like, yeah, pilsners and lagers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when people see West Coast, they kind of feel intimidated. They're like, oh, I don't like hops. And like, I don't like bitter. And I'm like, but you like dark lagers and stouts.
Yeah.
That's bitter. And
Yeah.
it has hops too.
Yeah.
What? Little did you know.
Just a glass
also, your
shattering moment.
pilsners have hops and all.
What was your first beer that you had that introduced you to like craft beer?
Well, the first one I ever had was a Stone, like an Arrogant Bastard.
Oh yeah,
and it was like,
you're
no,
crazy.
like that was dumb. It's
Hey,
like the dumbest thing I've ever done. But the first one that I fell in love with was Midas Touch by Dogfish Head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually tried it at the Stone Brewery in Escondido.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Stone was a huge deal for me back then. Like I used to go to San Diego too, and just go to Stone, Pure Project, but I was talking to my friend. I'm like, I kind of want to go back just to. I don't know if they changed their recipes because a lot of like before their West Coast were all about IBUs and stuff like that, and I'm curious if
the Arrogant Bastard is still arrogant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they tweaked it. I don't know. I haven't
sure
had
they
it,
did.
so. But yeah, I've been wanting to go just to go.
You're totally okay.
Like trust me.
Yeah,
that
it's totally fine. I
no one's gonna hear anything.
She says, "Boom, boom, boom."
I get stage fright and I get nervous. People know this, but
you're totally fine. But that actually, I mean, I haven't been back since probably like 2012 or 13.
Oh, okay.
So it's been forever. So maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, next time you go to San Diego or just go pass by, have a beer and see if it changed. I would love to go to.
Yeah, you got homework now.
Yeah.
Homework.
Well, I will be in San Diego next week, so.
Oh, so you better.
Yeah.
I better see a photo.
Depends on how hungover I am because I'm going out for my birthday.
I mean, they have a little nice like pond outside area.
Yeah, like the bistro, like where they have like, what does they call it? Is that they call
Liberty Station? Wait, you're talking about
the Escondido one.
Oh.
Like the World Bistro, is that what they call it? They used to call it that?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. That one's really nice.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
But I used to go to the one in Liberty Station.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll probably
cool.
have to do that.
Yeah, they have a bunch of food. Have you been there before?
No, I've never been to that one.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of food vendors. So food and beer. They have Bottle Logic there too. Is it Bottle?
Nice.
No, Bottle. No.
Bottle Craft?
Bottle Craft. Sorry, not Bottle Logic. Sorry. Bottle Craft. Yeah,
Nice.
which is cool.
But to check it out. I'm definitely hitting, because I always go to Pure when I'm down there. I go to North Park. I go to Goal, Seek, and there's another one in there. Like sometimes we go to Bay City. But like the rooftop one, that's cool. So,
have you been to? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Black Plague.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
so good.
Great. I always pass by there.
Yeah,
and just the whole style of the brewery is really cool too.
Yeah,
the merch, the beer's great. I met the head brewer
awesome.
in Vegas. I saw him. I went up to him. I'm like, hey, Are you the head brewer? Like a big old fan.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm Bridget. I'm just wanted to introduce myself. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool, bye.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you just like scurry
Yeah.
off. It's just like a cloud of you.
I know. I think I was there with Taryn. Now I told Taryn, I'm like, I have to go say hi. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go do it.
Yeah.
Who cares? But it was funny.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite style we'll do to drink and then brew?
Oh, to drink? Honestly, depends on my mood. But I always end up ending it with a Pilsner.
Okay.
But I love old school West Coast. Like,
Okay.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I want to taste the bitterness. I want to taste the hops and stuff, but still have it as clear as possible.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like my favorite style. I really, really dig rye beers.
Okay.
I feel like they're very underrated and I would love to brew one. But yeah, and to brew, honestly, anything that might have like adjuncts, I think it's fun. I started falling in love with more adjunct beers working with Tyler. He's a R&D like head brewer manager at Highland Park, and working with him was like really awesome, and all the adjunct stuff that he does. And yeah, I think I want to do more of that.
That's awesome.
Experiment.
Yeah.
But Pilsners are always easy and fun, and just adding different hops to it definitely ends up landing differently. So I think that's cool.
Nice. I like your your Triforce tattoo, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What's your favorite Zelda game?
Link to the Past.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I knew
Little
you guys were
throwback?
going to get along.
Yeah.
I was waiting
Little
for
throwback.
something. I'm like, I'm waiting on.
I saw my opening.
Yeah, I was waiting on some type of like conversation about games, and I'm out of here.
No, don't leave me.
Yeah. I think, mine's probably it's Ocarina, probably. I mean, I like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that too. Like, I know people love that game, but Ocarina was just like the linear storytelling.
I think
was great.
Ocarina is my second favorite. And I think Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
It's so weird and fun.
and the timer and that.
Oh my
crazy-ass
God,
moon.
so much anxiety, but it gets easy. I think the beginning part is like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
not going to make it. But it's like, this is actually pretty easy. It's creepy and stuff, but it's fun.
Yep.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they're freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're fun games.
Like you could play it however you want. You
Mhm.
can play the storyline however you want, and
Yeah,
it's easy.
I
I'll
like Twilight
introduce you to
Princess
it.
too.
What about
Mhm.
Shrek on GameCube? Come on.
Okay. Hey, I love the GameCube. Love the GameCube. I
Like,
still have
I
mine.
think they came out with like a limited edition, like GameCube, like Shrek GameCube.
Oh, no.
Also.
Oh, yeah,
did
they did.
They did.
Oh, with the ears
Yeah.
on it and everything. Was it a green?
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
green.
Yeah. Okay, I think I remember it.
That's so
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't grow up playing games.
Nah.
I appreciate them. They're really cool. I like
Yeah.
watching them.
Mhm.
So if you're playing, I don't
Yeah.
mind watching it.
Yeah.
But I don't play. I haven't played.
And you're
a
like,
game.
you're gonna have
It's all
to
good.
come over. We're gonna study. We're gonna
There
do
you go.
recipe development, and then
Then
we're
we're
gonna
gonna play.
celebrate by playing video games.
There it is.
Drinking beer and playing
Yes.
games.
Nothing wrong with it. What's your favorite style to brew?
To brew. I feel like, I don't have a specific style that I like to brew.
Mm.
I think all of them are pretty fun to brew. I love the smell of like darker beers because, sometimes you get like the chocolate or
Oh, yeah.
roasty. It smells good in here. Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite style that I like to brew. I do like the fact of like, West Coast or hazies. I feel like hazies are a little bit. That's like.
Should have seen the spike on the thing. I'm just kidding.
It wouldn't be me.
It was
if
just
you
a
didn't hear
little
me
spike.
burp.
It was just a little spike.
By the way, guys, that's Yvette, not me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's totally Bridget. I'm just
Carb
kidding.
is good.
Yeah, I think the hop additions are really interesting, right? I feel like people do it differently. I listen to a lot of podcasts too. It's like, okay, well, one brewer does a lot in the kettle, another brewer does a lot in dry hops, or a lot of people do it first pour or 60 minutes, blah blah blah. but I think it's really fun to play with. I think you get different outcomes of it, and I think it's cool to follow a beer from start to finish because you taste everything throughout the process, even if when it's still fermenting. You're like, okay, well, it's tasting like this. Then after you taste it again, maybe a couple days.
Mhm.
Whoa, I didn't get that before. I think it's really interesting and really cool. So yeah, I don't think I have a favorite.
Okay.
I think all of them.
Yeah.
Since I'm still learning. So.
There it is.
I mean, it all smells great when it's getting like transferred and when it's in the whirlpool and stuff. It's like, this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love like the mashup. It just smells like
Yeah.
oatmeal, and it's like, yeah, I'm like an old man when it comes to stuff like that. I love oatmeal. So
That's so funny. Cereal and I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to. My first job, I was working at Auntie Anne's Pretzels, and after a while,
that's killer.
It's so
Yeah.
funny.
after a while, like I just couldn't smell it anymore.
Yeah.
I was just
You
like,
became nose
so
deaf.
yeah. So when people came up and they were just like, "Oh my god, it smells so good," I was like, "I don't smell anything."
Yeah.
So I was just like, no. But now, not working there, I could smell it.
Okay.
But I'm actually like, I'm like, okay, hear what I'm brewing, and I could smell it every single time I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm in the right place.
There it is.
Yep.
It's like, it smells awesome.
I know, waking up early, just starting
All
early.
groggy
But then once you start, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, let's do this. We're here. Put on some music,
hmm
some crazy music sometimes,
What's
rock out.
totally rock out? What's your go-to? Like, if you're gonna put on one artist?
Ooh.
Well, we all know mine. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh, look at her shirt. Oh, don't
The
talk.
Aquabats. There we
Yeah, everybody who knows Yvette knows who's her favorite. She literally wears some merch
go. Yeah.
from them. It's crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, that's very obvious.
It's a cool
Me,
shirt.
Yeah.
It's a cool shirt.
I don't have a specific. I think more of a genre I would do.
Okay.
I think when Yvette's not here, I put on like metal and like super hardcore.
I listen
Okay.
to that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just get. I
Like,
just,
that's all she wants to listen to, the Aquabats. I'm like, yeah, but I love other music too.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Some people get offended or like, oh, this is too loud.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, grow up.
I loved when I was working at the Herm with Tyler, I would always like blast like Rammstein.
Okay.
And then he would come in and he's just like, oh. He's like, I didn't know I needed this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was like 8 a.m. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. Let's rage.
I know. Last time we were here, I think we were listening to like Sextile, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, it's so cool.
Just getting it in the
Yeah,
in the
it
house.
was so great. It was fun. It's always fun. It's cool listening to music and
Yeah, of course.
kind of being in your groove. I think
Yeah.
once you get the hang of a lot of stuff, you just are in your groove. And once like you forget something, you're like, oh my gosh, I messed up. Then the whole rest of the day, no, just kidding.
And then you go in a
Day's ruined.
spiral, and then,
Yeah.
then you stay up at night, like at 2 a.m, thinking
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
and can't go to sleep.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. What about you? What would be your one artist?
Oh,
Hard
Disney
question. Hard
music.
question.
damn.
Huh?
Yeah, that is tough.
Disney
No,
music.
yeah, it's the one. I'm just kidding.
It can be like a
I'm trying to think.
like gamers.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Blah, 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 blah. Dang, I'm gonna have to look at my Spotify.
Yep.
Like, who the?
I know. I don't know. I go from like I love Linkin Park.
Yeah, I love
To,
them.
like-
I love '90s music too.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
probably if I was gonna try to get like all jacked, probably Rage
Oh,
Against the Machine.
ooh,
It's
yep,
like
yep,
they were
yep.
always like one of my favorites. Growing up as a kid, I probably shouldn't have been listening to it, but it was great.
Oh, there's a lot of other music that we shouldn't have been listening to when we were
Yeah.
younger.
Oh, for sure.
50 Cent and
Yeah. But yeah,
You
Rage
and
were like
me,
3 doors down, I
babies,
think.
ain't nothing but mammals.
Banger. That's another banger. Yeah. Is it Do It Like They Do on the Discovery Channel? There you go.
That's so funny.
But yeah, that'd probably be it. But like, I'll honestly listen to anything. I love classic rock too.
Mhm.
But I guess even like '90s is considered classic rock now. So it's
know.
like, when did that happen?
Yep. Yep. We're old now.
Yeah, that's what it
Thanks. I'm
feels
going to
like.
be staying up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am still young.
Yeah.
But whenever I hang out with my niece and nephews, like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm not cool anymore. I always try to be cool with them.
Yeah.
They're like, we're where are you learning this from? I'm like,
Yeah.
from you guys. I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that was so last week. You're like, we don't say that anymore.
Oh, jeez.
man.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up. I hear like my younger like cousins say stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the biggest challenges you guys have faced, like in the industry, or even as like a brewer, or getting into the brewing side?
I think, in the beginning it was everything, right? I mean, it was super intimidating and I didn't know where to start, or there's just so much information.
Of course.
But I think now the only thing that I can think of is, I guess, the physical part of it. I'm not super strong or super tall, 6'2". I'm a little short, 5'3". So I think it's more of like the physical part of it and learning how to do things the proper way and not getting hurt. I'm sure everybody, but when you're working with like a super tall head brewer that stashes things super high, I need a little step stool sometimes.
Must be nice.
or like the tanks, they're super big. I think I was at Unsung. The man weighs, I mean, they're like 30 barrel fermenters. So there's a 60 barrel fermenter too. So my best friend there was the step stool. I'm like, I need my step stool. And Taryn's like, I'll just do it for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's as of like what I can think of right now.
Yeah.
That's the challenging part. And yeah. What about you? What about you, Yvette?
Don't put me on the spot. I mean, there's all types of challenges. There's physical, there's like mental, there's financial too. Like, it's a very
Yeah.
Seriously.
Preach.
Yeah.
But honestly, the biggest challenge, I would say it's myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have a lot of self-doubt. I'm my own biggest critic. I don't talk about this enough, but
It's okay to talk about it, though.
Yeah.
I know.
It's good.
But yeah, I just tend to overthink. And, when I make mistakes, like, it just bugs me. But, you learn from it for sure. So it's a good thing. But yeah, it's definitely me. I just overthink too much mine. But it's really awesome just to have people come up and, say how much they appreciate you and like thanking you, and like they see you progress and like see how much you've done and like all the stuff that you're doing. So it's a nice reminder. I'm working on it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, I feel like brewers are just perfectionists, like in general.
Definitely not perfectionist,
Yeah.
but
but you want it to be
you're
great.
always gonna,
right?
yeah, you're always gonna find a flaw, or you're like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, and stuff. But yeah, I mean,
You're your own worst critic.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. Like, I do it especially with this. Like, I was trying to think of like different things to to do, or to bring up, or find different breweries to go to. But I'm always thinking like, all right, well, the next episode will be better, or the next episode will be better. But everybody, when people tell me like, oh no, this episode was great, fantastic, whatever. But I always feel like it's never perfect. But I'm always striving for it to be.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and this is like, take care of yourself for sure.
Yeah.
Take care of your mental health, and
don't let
people
important.
get to you and stuff. It's just like, there's going to be some bad apples in the industry for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But
I always say 95% of the industry is really cool. Yeah.
But that 5%.
Those motherfuckers. I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, those, when things like that happen, it's like, you're going to just grow from it. And it's just like, all right, peace, bye. I don't need you in my life.
Yeah, deuces.
You're going to end up saying hi to me anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to want to talk to me later, I bet.
Yeah.
No, but all good things for sure. But I want to say that's the biggest challenge for me.
It's great. I mean, we all have our vices.
Yeah.
Right? So, what about you, Bridget?
Now
called
to you.
Bridge.
Copy paste.
Copy paste. There it is.
No, yeah.
we
I
should
mean,
be.
that's great that you brought that up. It's very challenging, and I think one thing that I'm still trying to figure out of like where am I going to end up at, and I think I'm gonna cry right now. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll
Like,
cry with you.
Yeah. We're all gonna
I've been
cry.
holding it in. I've been holding it in.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
mentally challenging, and you don't want to burn yourself out too.
Of course.
Because you can burn out here, not literally here, but
Yeah.
like in this industry, trying to do your best, and you want to do your best. And I think I appreciate a lot of like affirmation, and Yvette's very good at it. She's like, no, you're doing like, Bridget, you're doing a great job. And
Yeah.
I think if
Because
I'm,
she is.
I think if I like speak up about it and I just let people know, then maybe they can like, help me out too. Even though, I do think I am doing a good job, but sometimes I like to hear, hey, you're doing great. Don't worry, this and that. And like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I do overthink as well. Like if I mess up, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
am I doing something wrong? And I just really in my head. And I think that happened once here, and Yvette was there for me, and she really helped me through it. So
She shake you and say, calm the fuck
yeah. She's like, shut up, and come over.
Yeah.
Let's have a beer and
Let's play
just
some video
talk.
games. Let's play some Zelda.
This will calm you down.
Oh, wait, did I say this was going to calm you down? This will calm me down.
Yeah.
No, but, like being, having the role of like leadership is just like, I always want to give that constant reminder because,
Yeah.
I was very fortunate to have that with most of the brewers that I worked with, but I want to make sure like I pass that on. And like,
Of course.
I've been there too. I've been, like doing cellar or just like being a brewer and stuff. So it's nice to have that reassurance and just like, cool, it's fine. Like we could fix it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And making sure like we're here together for it.
Yeah, open space and feeling comfortable to talk about something. Because, like I said, I'm still learning, and I feel like it's okay to ask more than once. You need to ask questions in order for you to learn. And if someone gets annoyed with you, then I'm just like, I don't know, that's kind of their problem. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to just challenge myself and remind myself sometimes. And yeah, I think Yvette's been very helpful with that. And not only Yvette, but like Ruben too. Ruben,
Mhm.
I talked to him as well about like brewing, and he's really good at like talking about like different process, and I can talk to him about like different process, or like, hey, let's try this, let's try that. And both have been really great towards me, so I appreciate you guys.
That's great.
I
You guys are
appreciate
great.
you. Aw. No, she's been doing great. Like since when she first started here, like I seen her progress like drastically. Like within a month, like it's just like you don't need me anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, like whenever I brew alone, I'm like, hey Yvette,
I'm like, no, you got it. You got it.
she's like, yeah,
no, you
don't
got
worry.
it.
Yeah.
You got it. No, but like, yeah, like she's brewing by herself. She's killing it. Like, I'm just like in the sideline. Like, I'm her cellar person, and I love that. Honestly, like,
Yeah.
I want to see her progress, and I'm excited for her. Like, whatever new adventures like she's gonna take on and stuff. Like, yeah, get any knowledge as you can from me. I'm always gonna be there for sure.
It's great.
But yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like even talking about that, like you guys having each other's backs. Like, what do you like? That's one of the things I love most about the community is like everybody wants to help one another for the most part.
Mhm.
What's some of your favorite things that you guys love about the community?
I think the fact of that you can call someone, you can ask them questions, or like, hey, I'm having problems with this, or do you have any advice? I think,
Got any Sabro?
yeah. Yeah. What do we need? I forgot what it was.
Like we
Oh.
borrowed some LDC from Common Corners. Thank
Everybody.
you. Yeah, I mean, and everybody's been there for sure. They
Mhm.
know
Yeah.
how it is to like start a business. Talking to them, it's just like, yeah, we've been there, or like, yeah, we always borrow stuff from each other, and I think it's
Mhm.
really awesome that everybody's always taking care of one of each other, and yeah, we just want to see each other like grow and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was
Oh,
practically it. No, I'm just kidding.
Apparently that was it. I'm just kidding.
It's gonna be an abrupt cut.
That's the whole time, and
That's
I
great,
love
though,
it.
but you
Like,
can see like the love and the camaraderie you have.
it's just like, oh my god,
I know. Like, no, you go first. What was I going to say? See, I forgot. No, but I guess I was. No, I forgot. just skip this. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
No, but it's awesome just like hitting up like people and just like, hey, we need like do you have some yeast? Do you have some yeast? Do you have some malt? Do you have like biofine ALDC? Any little thing is just, I don't know, I think it's like really beautiful. And yeah, you just end up finding out like who are your friends and stuff, and like who in the industry you should stick to.
And who's the other 5%?
Who's the other 5%?
I don't know, Mike. You tell us.
You know
Who is not on this podcast?
One thing I love too is like even like going to like LA Beer Fest, like to go into the guild and like for something like that, you may see people you haven't seen in months, you know, and be able to hang out with them, talk with them, and like, you know, catch up and how are things going.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all like communicate, or at least most of us communicate through like Instagram and sending each other memes. Send me memes, people. I love it.
All the memes.
But like, yeah, you know, like people are definitely still watching and stuff. So when you like hang out with them in person or when it's festivals, it's just like, oh my God, how's that going? Blah, blah, blah. I seen you do this. I seen you do that. Or yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. I remember what I was going to say. I think when they first when Feathered Serpents opened, a lot of people reached out and asking for collabs. It's like, okay, cool, we love that, but let's try to figure out our beer first and like our tap room first.
Yeah, let us get established first.
Yeah, but it's really cool. It's like,
of course,
seeing people wanting to do and helping and just collabing, and I think that's pretty great. So
yeah, like awesome. Our Pink Boots brew tomorrow. We're gonna brew with the IE Brew Witches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, if you want to get in the industry, also like they're cool.
Yeah,
they're a cool group.
I've met a couple of them. I want to say at Level Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember the name though. I forgot.
Yes. I don't really know.
Yeah, they're on the other side, so I don't really get to see them. But I hear good things. So
yeah. That's cool. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Has your approach to brewing changed over the years? I mean, obviously, like from this beginning to now. But
well, yeah. At first, like, didn't know what I was doing besides like cleaning kegs, filling, and stuff. But after gaining like so much experience and stuff, and yeah, I kind of hit a turning point, and I was just like, all right, like, this is actually really what I want to do. And like, it's time to get a little bit more serious. It's time to like invest in myself and, you know, just move forward and try to hit more of my goals. So I definitely have like a different approach from what I had before.
Didn't take any more Jaeger to get you there?
I still have Jaeger here and there. I mean, I love it.
It's so funny.
Jaeger over for Nat. You can find me on it.
Well, I'm not a Jaeger. I haven't had Jaeger since, I don't know, like I was like 16.
Yeah.
I had alcohol poisoning. It was bad.
Oh, well, see? Yeah, because you abused it.
I did,
so
because it's easy to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people were like chasing it with like monsters and stuff.
Oh yeah, we used to do that with vodka. Not vodka with
God.
Not vodka.
No wonder you got sick.
That was Rockstar. Sorry, Rockstar. It was Jaeger and Rockstar, but then we used to drink Rockstar and vodka too, though. Yeah, I don't touch energy drinks anymore.
I had a really awesome experience with my brother. He's just like, all right, like I'm gonna teach you how to drink, and he would like, we're gonna drink this, and it was like a bottle of Jaeger. And yeah, we were just like sipping on it throughout the night. We were talking, and then by the time we knew it, we were just like, whoa, we made a big dent. But it really made me appreciate like how to drink and not be stupid about it and stuff. So
yeah, be responsible.
So that's why it holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
So funny.
And my stomach and
in my veins.
Bump it to my veins. Not that excessive, but
no, but yeah, I appreciate I mean, I did start drinking really early because of my older cousins, but I'm not like, I appreciate it because of the fact that I knew my limit real early. Like by the time I was like 18, probably 17 after the whole alcohol poisoning thing. After that, that's when I was like, all right, that's the limit.
That's where I got to stop. I mean, every once in a while I still go a little overboard, but
That's okay.
it's few and far between now.
That's so funny.
How about you, Bridget?
What was the question?
Sorry, we went off on a little tangent there. Like your approach to brewing changing over the years.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, well, so that question. So you mean like as in the beginning, right? I didn't really know.
Or like your process and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess learning from different.
Borsonator.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still a little hungover too, as well. So apologies.
I'm like, we can pause real quick.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, I'm gonna leave this in, by the way.
Oh.
You can continue. Though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think learning from different brewers, different people. I'm just taking in what I'm learning from everybody. It's like, okay, well, this person did it this way. This person's doing it this way. It's like, why are you doing it this way?
Yeah.
I just want to understand, just so I'm aware, and so I can take that into wherever I'm going. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I wasn't brewing until fully, I would say, here. I think this would be like my first time from start to finish alone. And I think it's been pretty cool just to see myself grow in that. And yeah, I helped out, like, mashing in some other places, or even with Steven Upshift, like I was there and I would go through the brew sheet with him, but I think I did it once, but he was just telling me, he was like physically telling me, okay, you're going to do this and that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very like hands-on learner.
Mm-hmm.
But now I can just like come in here and start the brew day alone. And I love having Yvette here, but it's really nice sometimes just to be here alone and brew. It's like you get in your groove, right? I think you get in your groove and you're just like, okay, cool. Like, I need to be responsible about the times, and I'm mashing in, I'm grading, I have to clean before this happens, and you're multitasking. But I think for sure it has changed. I mean, I'm still, it's always going to change, and I'm always learning. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told you she didn't need me anymore.
So don't leave me.
I kid.
Obviously, you guys have worked at quite a few breweries, like, even in being like bar backs too. Like, what was like any fun taproom stories?
I was thinking about this. Oh, I'm so lame.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like fun. I mean, I love working. So even though I know I brew, I love working in the tap room. Like it's always fun. I think it's really cool to know the process of brewing. Then you come up here and you talk about the beer.
Yeah, of course.
And I think I learned that from Upshift. Like, I was in production, and it was really cool to be part-time in the back, part-time in the front. So, and I would know the process of like, okay, how did this beer get this way, or like how to talk about it, and just be a little bit more informative to the customers.
Yeah.
Which I really think that's a huge deal for customers, because you're like the face of this company.
Okay.
But oh my gosh, what was I even saying? What was the
How
question?
fun it is.
Oh yeah.
Any fun taproom stories?
I'm like, we're just talking. It's
We're just vibing right
I'm
now.
just venting right now.
We all need that.
I
By
don't
the way,
think-
cheers.
Oh yeah,
real
cheers,
quick.
cheers.
Cheers to the Schwarzenegger.
Schwartz.
Yeah, that's why I was babysitting that last beer, because I was like, whoa, I was still a little hungry.
You gotta get over that first beer.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I was working?
Yep, that'll get you there.
Yeah,
That's good.
in
That's
the
very good.
tap room at Arts, and then I used to have like friends like come in all hungover, and they're just like, "Oh, I don't know, I can't. I have to go to work," and I'm like, "You want me to make that go away?" And they're like, "What do you have?" And I was like, "You gotta trust me. You gotta
Yeah.
say yes." And they're
No
just like,
Jaeger, no.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't give
I'm
them
just kidding.
Jaeger.
I know, I'm just
No.
kidding.
I wanted them to go to work,
Yeah.
but I would just give them a shot of tequila, and they're just like, and I'm
Yeah.
like, just take it. I swear, like,
I'm sure
You
this
just
sounds
gotta-
so good right now, huh?
Oh no.
you just
I bought
gotta
tequila,
take it.
but no.
You just gotta go for it, and it's better to ride out like sober up from a buzz than
Yeah.
to resist and suffer all day.
So you didn't throw them on the skee ball things
No.
and start checking out skee balls at them?
No, I just gave them a shot of tequila.
There you go.
I'm out for like 2 days.
Oh, if you're
I don't
hungover?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just going to stay home
Yeah.
and do nothing.
I'm a pretty productive hungover person. Like, I'll still get up and make breakfast. I'll still go to the store and get stuff. I'm here. But I was so excited for this one. So I was like, it's like, all right, I got to be okay. Pop the vitamins,
Like, you're
drink
going to
some
be the
water.
one that's canceling on us now. Rescheduling.
I just
Not
send you a
canceling,
picture from I'm just
reschedule.
knocked out, like next to the porcelain goddess. Yeah.
It's funny.
But yeah, I always love to hear because I know like some tap rooms we can't talk about some stories on air, but so those are always good.
I mean, the industry is like super fun in general, I believe. Whether it's like meeting people or even having a brew day, like I always want to make sure I'm laughing. Like I always want to make it fun and stuff.
100%.
And yeah, as long as I'm laughing, it's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's funny because when you sent that question over, I'm like, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
And I wrote down, it's funny how before I used to have more pictures of dogs and beers because if there's a dog in the brewery, I'm like, I will be all up on it. Like, I remember at Upshift, there was dogs because it's by the beach. It's in El Segundo. So there's dogs all the time. And if you see my photos during that time when I was working there, it was like nothing but dogs. I'm like, and I loved it. I was so excited. Even my coworkers, they knew too. They're like, Bridget, there's a dog. There's a dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Run. Run to the dog.
Yeah, they're so, I love animals.
I'm sure you've seen Morgan, my dog.
I
Morgan.
know. Where's your dog?
I was gonna bring her, but
there's cats here. Just
she would have been running and then a couple times, and there we go. There's that.
How many? You should count.
I think we're at 4 right now.
On the Instagram page on yours, you should just do burps.
I'll do a burp count.
Yeah, just.
Be a little
how many
burp
burps?
But a couple times I brought her over, normally she would just lay down and go to sleep, but there was like a couple times where she'd try to get the cord.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, I can't have her messing with stuff, and it can be,
yeah.
And I try to just because there's times where she will want to pull and go that way because she just wants to smell everything. So, but for most breweries, she's been to like 45 breweries, and I've had her for just about 9 months.
Oh, wow.
Or 8 months, no, 10 months, something like that.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, she's
That's
a big
good
pain
though.
in the
That's
butt,
good that
though.
you're showing her breweries and the environment of people and dogs. And how is she with other dogs?
Oh, she's great. She just wants to play.
I know, puppies, but sometimes you kind of need to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you don't know how the other dog's going to react, right? And so I'm like, oh, you guys don't go over there.
Yeah.
Like, I know you want to go see them and like play with them, but let's not bite anybody. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's not fun. I never got sued, but
it doesn't sound fun.
There was a dog that attacked Toby one time, and that was not fun.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, you're telling me.
The only bad thing is when I do take her places, if there's like a brew deck, like a big brew deck, she thinks it's like because she used to go on the one at Noble all the time.
Oh, okay.
So she thought like, I get to go on here. So she would run up the stairs and go hang out with some of the guys over there.
It's so cute.
And so it's like every time she sees a brew deck, she wants to like take off to it. Like when I was at campsite a few weeks ago, and I went in the back to say hi to Christian, and she saw like all the tanks and got all excited.
It's a beautiful place there. I haven't been there in forever, and I went there last week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
check it out.
So clean.
It's immaculate.
It's insane. Like,
whoa, big words.
Yeah. It's a big word, the police over here. No, but it really is though. Like, because when you posted the picture, I was like, I know that. I was like, I know that brew house.
I know. It's so funny though, because I posted that photo. I have to start like saying, visiting campsite. But I got
what are you doing there?
Yeah, I got like five messages.
Did you leave Feathers?
Yeah. Are you there now? Are you there now? I'm like, no, I know I go to other breweries, but I have to start like emphasizing visiting. Yeah. How do you feel? I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah.
How are you handling Instagram, like, or social media at least?
Mhm.
Like, are you? I see that you're trying to do, you're doing your reels and
Yeah.
a little bit more episodes
Mhm.
within that. Are you wanting to do more, or how are you?
So it's just like the new thing, the Taproom Tales, like the little 2-minute videos that
Mhm.
me and Luis are doing from Level Up. That was just something like I was thinking about for a little while. I was like, I thought it'd be funny just to do like bar banter, almost like Cheers.
Mhm.
And I was like, man, me and Luis could do that.
Yeah.
Because we've, like, after that, the episode with him, when did I record that? Was in I think it was end of October, early November, somewhere around that time. And him and I have just become really good friends, like, through that time. And so I'm there all the time. I'm wearing his shirt right now. My brother designed this, by the way.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, my
like
brother
that.
does really good
Mhm.
designs. Excuse me, one sec. Okay, had to hit pause and clear the old throat there. For the Taproom Tales stuff, because that's what a lot of people thought it was going to be a second show, like a
Mhm.
second. I was like, no. I was like, you clearly didn't watch the video. I was
Yeah.
telling my buddy that. He's like, what are you doing now? But it's just little 2-minute videos. We have different themes that we're doing, like the reels and stuff they were really hard at first for me. I was
Mhm.
like trying to figure it out. Like I was good at taking pictures of beer, but like shooting stuff and like doing stuff like that. I was like, this is bad. Like when I first started, like I can't go back and look at the old ones,
Mhm.
because when I did, like I'm just like, what was I doing? Like I know I was still learning, because after everybody quit the old show, like I started this one.
Mhm.
So it was just kind of a whole thing. But yeah, it's gotten, honestly, it's exponentially easier now.
Yeah.
There's another big word, sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to
cool.
start counting them.
There it is. Well, 2 big words.
Yeah,
I gotta think of another one.
That's cool. I think being creative. I don't know. I like social media.
Yeah.
Not on it like all the time, but I like to do videos and
Yeah.
photos, but without the pressure. I think if someone
Mhm.
tells me, "Hey, can you do this?" Oh my gosh, I can't. Like I start overthinking it.
Yeah.
But it's more of like fun project to do, and just being creative and learning social media too, because it's always growing. So yeah, I just wanted to ask. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. I
Well,
mean,
she's our LA chapter marketing chair. So
nice.
she's and Lulu.
Yeah, you should meet Lulu. Yeah, she's from
Oh,
Bulgaria.
I know Lulu and Enrique. Zeke. I'm sorry, I knew it started with an E.
But yes,
I'm still
Enrique-
hungover. Sorry, Zeke.
Enrique's there too.
Yeah.
Well, with hanging out with them.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeke's a really nice guy.
Oh yeah.
And Lulu's really great too. I
They're
got to
awesome
meet
people.
her
I love
at
them.
when you guys did when you spoke.
Oh,
at
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a cool podcast. Like
Yeah.
them two couples, Zeke and Lulu, different experience,
Mhm.
different journeys. So
Yeah, no, me and Zeke have been talking for a while about doing something. I've just been slammed
Mhm.
with work and then with this, but like I always say, like my plate's full, but I'll scoot some stuff over to make time.
that's good
so.
though. I'm noticing you have a lot of stuff lined up, which is really
Yeah,
Good. Mhm.
I have 2 because I fly to Texas tomorrow. And I'm going to record one on Sunday with the brewery out there, and then another one on Thursday with another brewery out there. Then,
Cool.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but it's good. I mean, I would say get busy living or get busy dying. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love Shawshank.
Yeah, I like staying busy. Sometimes if I have too many days off, I'm like, what am I
Yeah.
doing with my
What
life?
am I gonna do?
Why am I,
Yeah.
why am I on this couch?
Yeah, I just watched the whole season of something. The
Days it.
yeah, no, there's days. There are days though. There are days where I'm like, I'm not doing shit today.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
You need it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's days where I will definitely do that. Like I'll go to King Taco or I'll go to like some taco place and I'll order enough food for the whole day.
Mhm.
Because then I was like, I'm not going anywhere.
That's funny.
It's just like, yeah, today I'm just gonna be the best I can be, and I'm just gonna rot today.
Yeah.
And then just
we all need
be a
those.
new person tomorrow. Like, just give me a day.
Yeah, I feel like life can get so crazy. We all need to make time for ourselves too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and be able to do stuff like that, and because it's fun. Like I love doing this. I mean, I don't make a ton. Like I barely make any money off this thing. But I mean, I don't do it for that. I do it because I get to hear your guys' stories, like your success stories.
Mhm.
Like you're doing what eventually found out that you love to do, and now you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See.
It's cool.
Yeah. You're like, it's all right.
No, it's challenging.
Of course.
But it's been really fun.
Yeah. Like getting into this industry, it's, it takes time and it's a slow process. It's like,
Of course.
yeah, the money isn't that great and I get it.
Mhm.
But if you really want to do it, it's just going to take time, just like
Yeah.
anything else. Like you got to give it time. And if you're willing to wait and actually, do something about it, it's going to be good at the end.
Yeah,
There you
reach out to people. And
Yeah.
even Pink Boots, like going back to Pink Boots, in March, there's a bunch of brew days. So if
Okay.
you ever want to learn the process of brewing or like anything with production, definitely take advantage of that. Because
it's awesome to
you
see
get
like
invited.
everybody's like systems and stuff and how they like troubleshoot stuff and
Mhm.
Yeah. That's awesome. And I get do you guys know Hannah from was at last name now at Baldwin?
yeah.
I've never met her. I've been
I've
wanting
met
to
her
go.
once.
She's really sweet. And she's a
Yeah.
really good person.
Yeah.
They're going to do a Pink Boots collab on, I think, in March. So she invited me for the brew day. So I'm excited for that.
Ooh, maybe I should go.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a IE Pink Boots, but I think we're allowed to go.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure we are.
It'll be
Sure
fun.
we are.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just a couple more questions I wanted to ask you guys. Your desert island beers. Like you can pick one craft, one domestic if you had to choose.
For me, I have to have a Negra Modelo.
I knew you were gonna
Okay.
say it. Yeah.
Hey, Negra Modelo is delicious. It's good.
I have to have a Negra Modelo. But I guess I would choose a style. I mean,
Yeah.
I would go with a rye IPA just because if I am in a desert island and there's nothing else, like I still want to remember that like my times
Yeah.
and my adventures and like what got me into the industry. So
You sure you don't want a Scotch ale? I'm just kidding.
No.
I can't do Scotch ales. That's one I can't do.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, oh, it's my turn now.
Like domestic. I'm trying to think. I don't really drink domestic. When I do something light, like a Pilsner, or I think Miller Lite would be my
Okay. Yeah. They're
whenever
crushable.
I just want something super crushable, just a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, water, as people say.
Yeah.
No, then style. I think it would have to be a West Coast Pils. I don't think I can
Okay.
do a West Coast IPA. I do love IPAs. I love West Coast, but I think West Coast Pils, I think same as you, right?
Yeah.
As in it's super light, crushable, but you still get your hops and it's not too overwhelming. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think after a while, I love IPAs, don't get me wrong, but I think I can't have it throughout the whole entire night. Like I have to
Mhm.
start with like a West Coast, then I go down to like a Pilsner or a lager or something light. But yeah, I think a West Coast Pils is super light, crushable, not too crazy ABV either.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
And next, favorite food to pair with the beer.
everything.
There it is.
I literally had a hot dog yesterday with a beer.
Okay.
I can do a sandwich with the beer.
Can't go wrong with it.
Pizza with the beer. Burgers with the beer.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything specific.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Don't
can
forget the nudes.
Yeah.
Noodles.
Don't forget the nudes.
Some ramen, a Pilsner.
Ooh,
I don't think I've ever
I
had a
can't
ramen and a
I
Pilsner.
can't do ramen and beer. Ramen has so much sodium already, like that. It's just like
Yeah, you need an
Oh,
ice cold
so-
beer to
Yeah.
wash it down.
I'm so full.
Spicy ramen?
Yeah.
The spicier, the
I've-
better for
I've
me.
never done beer and ramen. I don't think so. Sushi.
And then the beer with the right carbonation, you just burp it all out.
There it is.
Oh,
Boom.
okay,
That's like
okay.
the-
I see.
yeah.
I get it now. I get
You're
it.
like, no, I
No.
don't.
Yeah.
My stomach will be so bloated.
Oh, man. What would yours be? Your favorite? Ramen, though? Is that what you're picking?
I love pizza. Hands down
Okay.
pizza.
What kind of crust? Or any crust, doesn't matter.
Just regular crust on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A thin crust. I like all crust too, but a thin crust would be my go-to. Or stuffed.
I don't like thin crust. Might as well just eat crackers.
All
at
right,
that point.
interview's over.
I like thin crust.
Interview's over.
Thin crust.
I want to eat my carbs. I want to taste it.
You were
I
doing
want the
so
fluff.
good with Zelda.
Yeah,
You went to-
yeah, you were killing it, and then you just
Man.
A part of it once. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but a part of me would have thought it'd been funny if I would just pulled the plug and it would have went. But then eventually plugged it back in and do that. But
pizza? So what's your guys' like mainstream pizza, like Domino's? Little Caesars, Pizza Hut. What's your go-to if you needed to?
Costco pizza.
I mean, you can't really. I mean, Costco
Yeah.
you
I
can't
miss
really
the
beat.
But that's not
combo
accessible.
pizza.
So I'm saying like
Yeah.
accessible, like the word delivery pizza, Papa John's.
I don't mind Papa John's.
I think I always end up going with Domino's.
Yeah,
to be
me
honest.
too.
Kind of. I like their.
I just wanted to hear you guys say.
Yeah, because I get
Nice.
their thin crust, but then I'll crush that whole thing, and then I'll also get the handmade pan
Mhm.
pizza. That one's really good.
Ooh, the pan one is pretty
Yeah,
good.
that one's really good. So like, I'll
See,
I'll eat, like,
fluffy
2 pizzas,
bread,
yeah.
carbs.
there you go.
I like Domino's. They're everything. They're bread.
Okay,
They're good.
toppings.
Oh.
If you say pineapple, I'm gonna pull the plug on
Oh,
you guys.
no.
What?
I don't like pineapple.
You
on
know,
pizza.
Okay,
Oh, no, I like
interview's
pineapple.
over. That's
Yeah.
it. Can you pull her
You're like,
plug?
It's been
Bridget, you're
fun.
fired.
Yeah.
We can do the interview without
We're
Bridget.
just gonna
We're
mute her.
towards the end already, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna mute her mic.
It's like the
She's cut off.
The Snoopy, the wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
the adults.
It's like we're not even listening anymore.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Toppings. I love like if I was gonna get like any pizza my way, probably pepperoni, jalapeno, olive,
Ew.
sausage, and mushroom.
Okay.
I don't always. I
No
don't really,
olives.
No, but I don't like bell peppers on my pizza or anything like that. But like that, I don't always get olives. But every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, it's an olive day.
Okay.
You know.
No.
Yeah. But I also
Well,
just love like meat lovers too. Like I'll throw chorizo on. Like if I make my own pizza or calzones, I'll throw some chorizo in there too.
Yeah.
I love to cook. So
You know, it's a love and hate relationship with cooking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it happens.
Same.
Okay, to be fair, before I was living with my parents, my mom always cooked.
Mm-hmm.
She always had everything for me. And I'm like, thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Gracias. But now, I have to cook. So, but which is cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot. I love pasta. I can
Okay.
do pasta. Oh, pasta and a beer. No, pasta and wine.
Yeah, I feel like that has to kind of
I love
be
wine too.
I'm not a
Wine
big
is
wine
so-
person, but
Oh, so good. Like the Cabernet Sauvignons, like they're
Okay.
super dry.
yeah,
Just love wine.
Yeah.
It's great.
that sounds like a big word to me.
That is a very big word.
That's my first one.
There you go. What's your favorite pasta? Like, what would you choose?
Man, I don't do Alfredo sauce.
How come?
Because it's too much cheese. Like,
okay.
it's too cheesy for me. My stomach cannot handle it.
Got it.
Lactose. I think I'm
Yes.
finding that out
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I think so. I can have a little bit, but I just get just grossed out by it. So I like, red sauce, marinara, pesto.
I love making pesto.
Pesto,
so good.
I can do pesto, everything. Pesto, pasta. I think I had for my birthday, I went to an Italian place
Yeah.
and I was like, it was a pesto pasta and it was so good.
Yeah,
So good. So I think those two.
I like it. Nice.
Pasta.
I like to
all
do
the noodles. I
Yeah.
love noodles.
all the nudes.
All the nudes.
Yeah.
Give me the nudes.
Yeah, I love making Alfredo, but sometimes I'll do like a pesto on the side and I'll just mix the pesto into the Alfredo
Mm-hmm.
and it comes out pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you get that cheesy, like that sharpness from like the parm, but then you also get like the freshness from the basil. So.
Yeah.
So this turned into like a Food
chili
Network show.
flakes on top.
No.
Yeah.
Cheese and spice? Oh no.
Oh, I will do
Oh,
sometimes.
see.
I will make like cacio e pepe and I'll do like a little bit of like Cajun seasoning or cayenne pepper. Just a little bit.
You're
just
right.
to give it a little something.
Cajun. Okay. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I take that back. I take that back. Sorry.
That's right. I'm just
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
She's like, no, you're stupid and I hate you.
Whoa.
That got dark real fast.
Whoa. Seriously, who hurt you?
Yeah. If you were able to open up your own brewery, what would you name it? Whoever wants to go first.
Do you have
It's
a
the
name?
Aquabats.
I actually, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get sued.
There you go.
Aqua beers. I
Yeah,
don't know.
there you go. Cool.
Aqua brews. No.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Number one in the hood, G.
Yeah, I would always want to incorporate my last name. I love my last name, DeLuna.
Mhm.
Okay.
Me too.
I like that.
I like your last name.
Yeah, so I definitely want to carry on like my family's last name.
Love that.
So I don't know. I haven't thought of how or or in what way or anything, but yeah, it would definitely
Okay.
have my last name in it.
Like it. Nice. Bridget?
Yeah, I don't have a name. I have a theme.
Okay.
Like, I love Ruben's idea of like music, but I think I would like to do a little bit more like, I don't want to say goth, but goth, like dark colors, dark theme, like dark purple,
Like The
burgundy.
Undertaker.
Yes,
Yeah.
have him there.
There it is. Boom.
Just Undertaker Brewery.
Yeah, the music hits and everything. Yeah.
Have your own little Royal Rumble in there.
No,
Exactly.
let's not talk about wrestling because you guys would get along
Yes.
so well.
You like wrestling too?
Yes.
do.
Oh,
we
shit,
were
there we
watching,
go.
What were we watching? WrestleMania?
Oh yeah,
we're watching every year.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, you
watching
can't
it
go
through my
confuse Royal Rumble
Sorry.
with WrestleMania. We're on the road to WrestleMania now.
All I saw was John Cena.
It's okay. She's still a
And I'm
young
like,
grasshopper.
yes,
Yeah.
John Cena.
See?
Like,
You're-
what? He's still wrestling.
You're gonna end up
That
loving
was
it.
so much fun watching over there.
It was.
If you guys, so every year for WrestleMania, at my uncle's house, we throw a big kind of thing. I cook all day,
Mhm.
but both days. So if you guys want to come, you're more than welcome to come.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really
I
fun.
make a ton of food. I don't know. We haven't figured out the menu yet this year, but last year I did.
Not like the movie, the menu, right? You're not gonna.
Oh no,
have something
don't worry. You don't have to worry about
Kill
that. No.
Yvette, you brought Bridget? That wasn't on the plan.
Don't ruin the movie for people.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Wait, now you're giving away spoilers for the movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Oh,
it's so
okay.
good.
I heard it's wild though.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyways.
It's great.
Sorry, guys.
No, but definitely, you guys should come. I always do. Like last year, I think I did pork belly burn ends. I did chicken thighs. I did hot links, chicken sausage, and ribs. I think that was just day one, and then the next day I made smash burgers.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
What is this for?
Yum.
WrestleMania?
yeah, WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
When's that?
420 actually.
Oh, so okay, it's
Yeah.
almost next month.
Yeah.
No.
Couple months.
2 months. 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lost.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Uh,
What would your flagship beers be at the brewery? Like at your brewery?
Ooh.
Breweries.
Everything.
Love it.
No, I mean, of course, like an American lager, Pilsner, West Coast, hazy, a red, Schwartz, or Schwartz, stout. I don't know.
The Dead Man
all the
Stout, like The Undertaker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
Right back to it.
You have. Wow, I'm gonna write this down. That was good.
like I should write this down. Throws the pen on the other
Yeah.
side of the room.
And every single can is like someone rolling their eyes back,
Exactly.
or like,
It's perfect.
or like his coat. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, throw the hat on there too.
Oh, and the hat. Yeah.
Okay, so on purpose, I gotta tell you. Oh no, what would your flagship beer first?
I'll definitely have like a blonde. I love German style pilsners.
Okay,
Mhm.
Super crushable.
Clean saison.
nice.
Old school West Coast.
Okay,
Mhm.
Not new school.
yeah,
New school.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Old school.
kicking it old school. That was that Jamie Kennedy movie, I think, from way back in the day.
Ooh.
It was on TV the other day. I was like, what? And then I found myself watching. I was
With
like, this is,
commercials.
yeah. I was like, this is so
Commercials.
dumb. Yeah, I was like, this is
But
so
you
dumb.
still found yourself like
Yeah, I
sitting
was
in
still
front.
fine, yeah.
Watching.
I was like, why am I doing this right now? But I was saying, I did leave one question off there to ask you guys. So I didn't tell you guys what it was. If you could describe yourselves in one word, what would it be?
Was that a word?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
One word.
Maybe motivated. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I think I've always been motivated to do something and try to be better, and
Mhm.
I think that's what I'm doing now. I'm like
It's awesome.
proud of myself too.
Good for you.
You
for
should
doing
be.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know. I kind of didn't like that word, but there.
It's okay. You can always text me a
No.
different word, and I'll tell the
It'll be your voice.
Your voice.
yeah. But like Bridget said, I'll just do my best, Bridget.
voice.
Yeah.
Motivate.
Okay, yours.
Yeah.
I guess it would be adventurous.
Okay. I like that. That's
Um,
nice.
Yeah, I like to like take on anything that really comes my way, whether it's good or bad. Like I just get it and I run with it for sure. I always try to like progress out of like any adventures I have, good or bad.
There it is.
Yeah, my dad always used to tell me, míralo por el lado amable.
Mm.
So, I always see the good and the bad and stuff. So, yeah.
Did he call you Bilbo?
No.
No, okay. Just making sure.
Did they call you?
No, just because you said
Okay.
adventure. So I mean, I love Lord of the Rings and like
Yep.
The Hobbit and stuff. so-
No.
I know. I think Emilio and I, we just binge watched the whole Lord of the Rings, The
Nice.
Hobbit.
I need
Then we're
to
gonna
do
watch the
that.
show. Have you seen the show?
Which
I haven't-
one?
There's a
Oh,
Oh,
show.
Rings of Power.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I've seen like
don't want
a couple,
to.
Yeah, I've watched a couple episodes. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I kind of don't
not the
want
biggest
to.
fan.
But yeah, I think I binged it maybe 3 times, and last time, like I think it was like 2 nights ago, it was on
Yeah.
one of the movies, and he was gonna watch it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I like it, but let's
Yeah.
watch something else.
Yeah. I watch it a couple times a year. Like I'll always do like the day after Thanksgiving. I will put on all the extended editions, and then I'll also make like a beef stew with like biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my own version of Hobbit food.
Yep.
Yeah. Something hearty.
That's so funny.
Yeah, a nice crispy bacon.
Bacon.
What
Yeah.
about you? What would your one word? What was the question?
Oh, it's drive. No, for me, it's drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's drive because for a long time in life, I was just super content doing what I was doing, and I would always talk about doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, wow, one day I'm going to start a podcast. I'm going to do that. My lazy ass never. I didn't even look up stuff on how to do it. It wasn't until my brother actually started it, and then I realized how much I loved it. Then when they all quit and started doing this on my own, that's when everything changed. So I would say drive because I do have to drive everywhere. I mean,
You do.
but
I think you're taking it
Yeah.
a little too literal.
I know, yeah,
That was a good one.
yeah. Oh, we'll probably end it there. No, but this has been so much fun. Thank you guys for being on. You guys have been great.
Yeah, it was
Thank
really
you.
fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
I know.
I was very nervous. I'm
that's
still
true. We were
nervous.
so nervous.
I'm
but-
still nervous. I don't know.
But it's been really
You
fun.
guys know you guys are great.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we can do like a little round table next
I'm
time.
so down.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that'll be fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you just still didn't answer the question about who is a better boss. But we're gonna throw Mike in this one too. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh, yeah, she's-
That's the best boss. There it is. That's
yeah,
how we'll end it.
she's
See,
my
I
boss.
got you out of that.
There it is. No, I think it's awesome, like what your guys' journey and everything you guys have done. And I always try to say, like, try to push the hashtag find your beer. Because I mean, that find your beer could be, going to the brewery, doing that, but also finding something that you love, and you guys both found it. So
Mhm.
love that.
I like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Adventure.
And WrestleMania.
Yes. And baseball.
There it is.
And all those stuff.
And
All the
Zelda.
fun stuff. All
Lord of the
video
Rings.
games. And I mean, we could keep going.
Yeah. Could be a whole other hour.
I know.
Lucha Libre.
There it is.
Yeah. Pizza, beer.
Pizza, beer, just no pineapple.
No pineapple.
Sorry, Bridge.
And bye.
Yeah. But thank you guys again. I really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
dogs.
Yeah. Doggies. All the doggies. Morgan, too, when she farts. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Salud.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, it was a really fun time with Bridget and Yvette. Can't say enough good things. I will always do anything I can to support them, and I really hope we can get another female brewers roundtable with them included. So hopefully we'll get that going pretty soon. Let's see, what do we got? Upcoming episodes. We have, so next week is On Rotation with Jacob Sloan. The week after that will be
Jacob Longoria. Week after that will be Eureka, and then I believe it's going to be the Artifacts one. I'm pretty sure I have to look at the order. Let's see. And then I'm going to try to get in a recording next week. I don't know if I have anything planned. I think I do have. I'm actually doing an international one. I am talking to the guy he's from the UK. I'm so sorry. My mind is blanking. It's Sunday morning. I'll have that for you though. But yeah, we're going to talk. We're going to record, I think on Friday afternoon or Friday night. I can't remember. I have to look at my calendar. My brain's still a little jumbled. But doing that, and then we're going to record with Sandra the following week. That should be good. I might try to get in another one just so I can have a few backed up. A few banked. So a few more banked. All right. Let's see what else we got. WrestleMania is in about a month and 10 days. I know none of you asked for that, but I figured I'd just provide an update. Pretty wild. Pretty excited for Mania. Gonna make a pastrami brisket. It's gonna be legit. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go have some beers today. I got beers from Artifacts. I got beers from Eureka. It's about to go down. What is it? What was the song? Meet me in the something. It's going down. I don't know. Somebody will tell me. If you're listening, whoever's listening, let me know what that song is. I can't remember. I said, meet me in the mall. It's going down. I don't know. Either way, meet me in the club. It's going down. Who cares? All right. All right, guys. Well, don't forget to support local, drink local, and find your beer. Cheers, time.